Hey guys, it's your boy Josh. Today I'm talking about Dima and how to play him effectively in Rogue Company. This rogue is a breacher, so we're going to learn about how to engage and disengage a situation and just show you guys some cool stuff with him. If you guys are a new viewer, consider subscribing. I'm making video guides based on Rogue Company and I have other guides as well. If you guys are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And without further ado, let's talk about Dima and let's get to it. Alright guys, so let's talk about Dima and his abilities. His first ability is his grenade launcher, which basically he shoots it out. It pops out with a bunch of grenades that deals a lot of damage. So it's really good in terms of pushing into a situation or disengaging a situation. The other part is his passive. When you knock down an enemy opponent, your teammates will actually see that enemy that's down to help you guys knock them out. So the whole purpose here for me in this video is to teach you guys pretty good scenarios on how I use Dima and how you guys can play him effectively. Just like any other rogue character, there are fundamentals on how to play the game really well in terms of like hiding walls, anticipating an enemy approaching your wall, anticipating player movement based on your third person view, and all that good stuff that I mentioned in my other videos. But without further ado, let's talk about the situation here that we have in front of us and let's learn about Dima. So here, what I'm doing is I actually have a situation right in front of me with an enemy squad that is actually through that pathway. Let me show you guys the pathway, which is this one right here. So he does have grenades and he has his grenade launcher, which is his primary ability. Look what I do here in terms of helping my teammates in this situation. So here I'm throwing my grenade, plant it correctly. I do a long shot, bomb planet. You know, obviously now we're gonna have to push in terms of trying to take those guys out. But you see in terms of the animation that you get when throwing the grenade, which I really like, you get to see the distance and you obviously get to see like it's going through the pathway, which is a very clean throw. And here you see it again. We deal a lot of damage. You take those guys out. So that's a good situation with Dima in terms of like going into an area, pushing enemies, you know, engage and disengage the situation. It's very important to have a player like that on your team because if you're facing a team that's playing very well defensively, you need to have a breacher to push those enemies out. So here you just see that in terms of us doing this. Other thing too, guys, like I mentioned in my other videos, make sure you guys are hiding behind the walls, using the objects around you to get that player advantage. And here I'm dealing damage. So I'm going to play bait and wait for the enemy to come through. Remember, they are trying to approach the bomb because we're going to defuse it. They could have gone the back way, flanked the other way, but I guess this player is too aggressive, so they're going to come my pathway, which makes it very easy for me to get the kill. So remember, you got to play like bait, you got to play decoy to get these players to actually make the move, the first move. It's just like chess. And bam, get the kill. So here, you know, you're seeing just the fundamentals and then Dima gameplay. Here's another situation. So with Dima's ability that he has, that grenade launcher, it obviously throws out multiple grenades once it lands. So here it's a good situation to what we do. So I'm planting it right here behind this box. The reason why I'm doing it here is because it's not visible and you'll see why I plan it that way. Again, it's very quick reaction time that you got to do this. Otherwise the enemies will see that you actually threw that bomb. I plant it and I get a lot of knockdowns. So you know, in this situation we really don't get all the kills, but you're kind of getting an idea of his abilities, what he can do, how much damage he can deal. That seemed a little suspect to me when I kept replaying this part, but my thing is like in this situation here, which I think this is like kind of like a cheater in a way. I don't know if his connection was faster than mine, but how can you anticipate the shoot if I'm not even, you know, maybe he just saw me, but it was a little too quick for him to shoot before he even saw me, but whatever. The situation I'm trying to show you guys again, it's Dima in terms of, you know, pushing through a situation so you guys can like protect the area, or you know, if you're attacking, obviously that's a great way to just like get those guys to disengage, meaning the enemies. And right now the animation that you guys see in front of me is the Saint ability, which is the ability to revive his teammates, which is this guy right here, which is always awesome to have on your team because it helps a lot to pick up those guys that are down. Well, let's keep this going. So in this situation, again, we got back up. I know what to do next. Throw the grenade, you know, deal some damage there. The one thing I don't see, which you got to be very weary about, is looking around you in your surroundings. I lose hindsight of the guy that's up here. So, you know, it was my mistake. But again, I'm just trying to show you guys like the pros and cons of situations that, you know, you can improve or be aware about. So here, you know, with dealing damage, I turn my back, I get shot, no bueno. Here's another situation. So right now we're gonna face a bunch of squads. Remember, like multiple players, then that's where your ultimate ability comes into play to wipe them out. At the same time, you could go Rambo, use your pistol and your assault rifle, but you'll see what I mean right now. Here, keep shooting, take one of the guys out, pop out my ultimate, bam, go ballistic, baby. There we go, triple kill, clean kill. So you see what I mean with Dima. He's very strong in terms of just dealing damage. Here's another example of an enemy opponent that's approaching us. Now remember, like I mentioned, to always use these walls as your protection. If need be, you can crouch, you can, you know, hide your head, hide your body. But if you have a clean shot, then go for it. If you know you can actually take them out, then be aggressive and just go for the kill. So I'm dealing damage. I don't want him to obviously self-heal, because obviously there's a certain duration when you start self-healing. But there, I go for the kill. That was one scenario. Here's another scenario. As you guys can see, there's a lot of action coming in here in terms of the point B section. Again, I have my ultimate ready to go. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to use. You could use your gun, you could use a grenade, but always use your ability when you can. And just to give you guys a scenario, right now the pathway is the way it is right now. So always know, let me get you guys my blackboard. Let me clear this up. If we are in a pathway, and let's say this is a cross pathway, and I'm positioned here, and I'm hiding behind this box, and there's multiple teams on the other side of that box, that's a good opportunity for you to check out that missile to take them out or deal damage, then swap to your rifle to shake them out. So just, you know, using those combinations is what's going to help you progress, do really well, generate a lot of kills, and get that win. So look what we do here. Pop out my ability, shoot it out, deal some damage. There we go. Now we're trying to, again, hug the walls. We see an enemy right there. Apply pressure, let them know you're there. Throw that grenade, continue to move. Remember, there's different areas that they can flank you from. This guy could go through this pathway and go here, or this pathway and get you from the back. So you got to be very, very vigilant in terms of the positions that players can come to that point B. So here we go. I'm trying to go around. Here again, I make a mistake, but I like the example that I'm going to give you here. So you see, I'm hiding against this box. This box is actually really covering me well as I crouch. So I do make the mistake of not healing all the way. I could have taken out this guy easily, but I'm not healing fully. So I do deal some damage. He shoots me with the shotgun, I'm down. So that's just an example. Here goes another scenario. Again, you're applying pressure with Dima. That's the whole goal. I know I get taken down, but the whole point here is to help my teammates. You know, if I have to sacrifice myself to deal damage, it's okay. And we get taken down by the teammate from the backside. Here's another situation where you have to apply pressure or use that advantage of the positioning. So obviously here, this wall protects you really well, especially when you're doing the barrel or crouch. But at the same time, when you're standing up, it's a good advantage. I always say height is always king, but if you can land your shots, you can actually take somebody out that's on a height side, the height advantage. So let me keep this going. Here we go, we take her out. Continue to reload, crouch. I made the mistake there of shooting my ability against the wall. Back up, reload. You're at 100 health, apply pressure, take this guy out, make sure you get the kill. Now here goes the same guy with the shotgun again, which I make the mistake. And one tip I'll tell you guys is, if you know there's a player with a shotgun, hold your distance. Do not get too close. And I mean close range to mid range, you're gonna lose. Try to keep that long range distance. As you guys can see here, one shot kill, which is pretty insane. I think probably they should nerf that. I think it should probably be 2 pumps, but maybe he had already leveled up his shotgun to the fully formed, so we'll see. But again, it's a tip for you guys to understand that the shotgun is a quick gun to kill with. Here we take down an opponent. Let me go take this back. We throw the grenade because we see an enemy. I chuck it. It bounces back to him, takes him down. I'm gonna go for the kill. Now, the mistake that I make here is that I have my ultimate and I kind of heard someone else reviving that enemy, but I thought it was just him. If I actually had used my ability, I would have taken them both out. So you're gonna see what I mean. He pops up, I lose the situation. He's my kryptonite. So again, so here goes another good example in terms of just applying pressure. There might not be anyone in this area. We did hear some shooting, but my whole goal here is to kind of let them know we're watching this area. I'm gonna shoot my grenade, just letting you guys know, do not rush our spot. So I'm just trying to like protect and hold the fort. At the same time, I do hear enemy movement to my back. This is where the headset comes into play. So your reaction time needs to be very quick. Using the barrel roll, using the protection of the walls to deal damage. So here we go. We got two people. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Take her out. There we go. Good job. We are low in health. I need to go back to a wall to self-heal and continue to obviously apply pressure and win the situation. So that's the goal here. That's always the advantage in terms of like moving really quick and having a quick reaction time. Here, I'm doing a little dance, being a little toxic. Here we go again. Apply the pressure of shooting that missile. Grenade. There we go. Here goes a good example of hugging the walls in viewpoint B on this map. This is a great advantage to get a see-through advantage from this point or even this point. So it really helps you kind of see if someone's gonna trickle in so you can get that quick kill. So again, just hug the walls, protect yourself to make sure you guys get on top. Again, just keep looking around. Have that advantage of seeing what's gonna come through. And again, apply that pressure. Here, what's gonna happen is that's actually the end game, I believe, or we lose the situation. Let's see what we do here. Again, shoot that missile, deal some damage, let them know you're around. Here we go. Let's see if we can win this baby. All right, so it's game time. Teammates are down. Here we go. All right, we got one kill. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can be clutch. Apply, apply, apply. Remember, be fundamental. Use the walls to your benefit so you can stand here, peek over, and get that quick kill. So let's see what we do here. Again, approach, get the kill, done. And we win, baby. And we weren't gonna let them catch up and try to sweep us. So we had to like, lock it down and get that win. But as you guys can see, Dima is a very effective player in terms of pushing through a defense or people attacking. Do I like him as one of my favorite players? I would say he is not in my top 3, but he's definitely good to play with. He's a lot of fun, especially when you get those multiple kills that you guys saw in those videos. But again, the whole purpose here is for you guys to kind of get a better understanding of how to play Dima, how to use him effectively, and just improve your gameplay. So I'll leave it here, guys. I'll catch you guys until the next one. Later.